Okay, welcome back, guys. Once again, it's your Cosmic Gaming. Back to the stream once again. As well, of course, today is not weekend stream. Today, this weekend, we are not gonna go for weekend stream. So I'm doing an early stream today. So please tune with me as usual. You guys always been. और गाइस जो रूटर पे हैं यार, अगर चैनल पे नहीं हो तो प्लीज चैनल को फॉलो कर लो और एंड ऑफ कोर्स दैट हेल्प्स अ लॉट. And as usual for loco, that totally depends on you guys whether you just wanna just go for or not. वैसे 3.3 वर्जन 3.3 इधर है हमारे पास इधर, तो चलते हैं वर्जन 3.3 के साथ. सबसे पहले हम वेट कर लेते हैं अपने कुछ बंदों का आने के लिए. उसके बाद चलेंगे लाइव स्ट्रीम. ऐसे चल रहा है जो चलेगा. और एज यूजुअल मैं ट्विच पे भी लाइव स्ट्रीम कर रहा हूँ. अगर आप मेरे ट्विच चैनल पे विजिट करना चाहते हो ट्विच पे विजिट कर लो. वहाँ हमारे गिवे होते रहते हैं, तो वीकेंड गिवे में पार्टिसिपेट करो गाइस. बी श्योर टू पार्टिसिपेट इन वीकेंड गिवेस. और मेरे कुछ फ्रेंडली चैनल्स हैं विद फ्रेंड्स के चैनल्स, उस चैनल्स पे विजिट करना. ऑफ कोर्स दे आल्सो डू गिवेस, लॉट्स ऑफ गिवेस. ट्विच पे बहुत सारे डेली गिवे होते रहते हैं, तो पार्टिसिपेट करो. बीजीएमआई फ्री फायर कई सारे गेम्स ऐसे फ्रीली भी ड्रॉप्स गिरे जाते हैं आपको. तो why not just join the Twitch? It helps a lot for any of the free to play players. It's help a lot. चलो 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 चलो.
Paimon coming in! Paimon coming in! Is this level okay? Can you hear Paimon?
मैं सोच रहा हूँ अपना ग्राफिक्स सेटिंग थोड़ा चेंज वेंज कर लूँ थोड़ा. मोशन ब्लर, ऑर्नामेंटल डिटेल्स, एंटीस्ट्रोपिक फिल्टरिंग ज्यादा ही मतलब कम करके रखा हूँ मैं. 16x पे खेलता हूँ. दैट्स नॉट अ प्रॉब्लम दो. FPS 60 FPS पता नहीं पूरा पकड़ नहीं रहा गेम, थोड़ा प्रॉब्लम इशू हो रहा है. हम वो चेकआउट कर लेंगे बाद में. वी कैन चेक दैट थिंग आउट.
Like, about these
तो
descenders.
चलो
So,
चलते हैं.
does that just
नो
mean
मोर
people
वेटिंग, लेट्स
like
गो.
you who come traveling to Teyvat from
दैट्स
someplace
इट
else?
गाइस.
And as for your brother... so many questions. Let's go find Nahida and see
क्या
what else
करे
we can
पाइमा.
find out.
ओके, मोस्ट प्रोबब्ली जो नया आर्कन क्वेस्ट. लेकिन वेट करो वैसे, एक मिनट में कुछ फिल्टर्स बस लगा लेते. बहुत आवाज आ जा रही है. ओके, दिस शुड डू इट. एंड कुछ लगा लेते हैं. अगर आप स्ट्रीम करते हो फिल्टर्स लगाना, दैट्स हेल्प्स अ लॉट, क्योंकि बिना फिल्टर्स के बहुत प्रॉब्लम है। और जब फिल्टर लगाते हो, गेम का सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट होता है वॉइस, यानी कि जो हम स्ट्रीम करते हैं उसका प्रॉब्लम ना ना हो। ओके, इस पे है, तो चलते हैं गाइस। आज अपना अपना सपोर्ट दिखाना प्लीज, फॉलो करो चैनल चैनल को, जो करना है करो, एंड प्लीज बी एक्टिव द चैट बॉक्स। वैसे नया गेम आया हुआ, गेम के अंदर ही नया गेम, तो वो भी हम चेकआउट करेंगे। ओके, अब हम ज़्यादा और कोई मस्ती नहीं, बहुत और नाटक। क्या करें हम? सबसे पहले आर्कॉन क्वेस्ट करें कि मतलब डेली कमीशंस? मैं सोच रहा हूँ डेली कमीशंस कर लेते हैं सबसे पहले। फिर
Wherever
सबसे
in this
पहले
world, Archon.
कोई हमारा रूटीन रहता है, तो श्राइन क्लीन अप यार, वापस बहुत चिढ़ लगता है यार इस क्वेस्ट से। वैसे कोई बात नहीं, वैसे बहुत सिंपल भी है, इसीलिए थोड़ा मतलब चिढ़ चिढ़ लगने भी प्रॉब्लम नहीं है। एंड गाइस, अगर होनका इम्पैक्ट खेलते हो, उसका वर्जन 6.1 निकल चुका है पीसी के लिए। अगर आप खेल रहे हो पीसी में, तो होनका इम्पैक्ट, तो उसके लिए वर्जन 6.1 निकल चुका है पीसी में, तो उस अपडेट को पैचअप कर लो अपने अपने साथ। दैट्स ग्रेट। मैंने कल रात को कर दिया था सारे पैचअप्स। कल रात को मैं पोर्तुगल का मैच देख रहा था, तो मुझे एक्सपेक्टेड नहीं था पोर्तुगल मतलब ये बिना रोनाल्डो का ऐसा खेलेगा मैचेस। दैट्स समथिंग एल्स, विदाउट रोनाल्डो एंटायर टीम जस्ट screwed the Switzerland. That's something I never expected. And it is 6-1. It literally they demolished the Switzerland. I never expected that from the Switzerland to go extremely far without even. I know Portugal is strong, but they are this strong after losing in Euro Cup. I don't thought so. But anyways, we cannot judge any team by its own way. Every team. And guys, if you are new to the my channel in Twitch, I'm speaking. I'm talking to the chat in Twitch. If you're new to the channel, just visit my router and loco page, my other streaming platforms. You can visit me there, and we can have personal chats on my Insta page, or even you can DM me on my Instagram. Most probably, I'm not active as usual in Twitter, but you can approach me in Insta. That's a great way. Okay, let's go with this. And I literally hate this one. Mhm.
Time to go.
Okay, let's switch the character. One character, just one. I just wanted to switch. Where is my cryo unit? Nope, 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 nope. I think I will go with this.
Time to begin work?
Okay, as usual, once again, battle pass is there.
Once there
Fuck
was a
this shit.
glorious kingdom established among the heavens. From that kingdom,
Hmm. Of course, we already have all these weapons. I have doubt of myself. Should I get this? That is no more worth for me actually. This will only increase my refinement rank. We will check it out laterwards. We can after the end of event. Okay, clear the electro fog. Okay, let's go. Dun, 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 dun. Let's collect free supplies of artifacts and the other materials. What is showing in adventure handbook? I don't get it.
That's denied.
Is they really done for? Nope.
Time to go.
Two more commissions. We can go for the Archon quest. I think we need to complete the Nahida's Archon quest, Nahida story quest first. That might be a problem because I not completed Nahida story quest completely. I begin, but I not completed yet. So I think I need to complete. Guys, let me know. Is it necessary to complete Nahida's Archon quest in order to just go on further with the Archon quest? I need to know because I don't know myself at a lot. Yesterday I thought of completing, but I just screwed myself by watching yesterday FIFA match. Who will not watch the match? Yeah, it was so embarrassing match for Switzerland. I can't even describe that. A team which is capable of just like equalizing with any team, just in European nation, but it a complete utter of disappointment for me also. Switzerland, the way Switzerland just gone. What the fuck? One more commission to go, then we can go on. Let me first just check it out with the quest. You guys are not responding to my. I don't know what to do with that. ऐसे guys अगर अरे यार पोल मैंने डाल रखा है और आप लोग क्या कर रहे हो यार? लोगों में बात कर रहा हूँ मैं अभी। Guys, literally just scrolling the poll itself completely. पोल तो डाल दिया मैंने। फिर मैं बैनर में पुल करूंगा फिर कुछ मत मेरे मुझे मुझे मत टालना। मैं किसी में भी पुल कर दूंगा, मुझे कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता। I don't give a damn shit. I'm gonna pull for any
Scenery is
banner.
wonderful.
I want to know
Surely
which
enough
banner
to
we should
convince
pull for.
anyone to
Should we
become a
go for
leader.
Itto or should we go for Scara? Because I don't know what should we go for. Because I most probably I have in my mind I gonna go for Wanderer because this is I think third reason. This is a third banner for Itto, so I don't want to miss him any other more chances of him getting. So I'm gonna go
Time
pull
to
for
go.
Itto.
One with nature.
Born of icy frost.
Into the wind.
No touching.
Solidify. Chip.
Ta-da-da-da.
Yeah.
What is in Adventure Handbook? I want to know. Domain. Okay. What is in domain? I don't think it's anything special. Okay. What's in guide? No, nothing special. Just the TCG one had been added. Of course, we will go through that. Right now, I don't have any more to go on with that TCG. Should we complete the story quest first, or should we go on with the Archon quest? I have no, but that's it. Yeah, I wanted to know. I want to first complete the Archon quest, then we can go on with. But Archon quest gonna be very long. It's gonna be literally took 3 to 4 hours to complete, or given 5 hours. Because in version
Our leaves
3.2, it
are
literally took me 5 hours to complete the Archon
just the
quest.
tune to accompany them. If you would.
Okay, this is something crazy gonna be TCG test run. Of course, I want a test run with Faruzan and Skara. I want to go for that. Let's go and check it out ourselves with Skara. How is gonna be? Of course, it is not Skara. It is Wanderer. Let's check it out. Wow, what is Wanderer? It's with Wanderer.
Ready, steady, go!
Wretched vermin.
That's
Roar of
insane.
fury. Wind rises.
Man, that dope, man. Literally OP. If you guys don't know or not, that was literally insane. Scarab even did not took a single damage. That's insane. Okay, that's something you get to know. Oh my god, I did not even farm this one. Look at it at a mushroom. Okay, it's gonna be insane. Most probably, I'm gonna go pull for Itto. I'm not gonna go for anyways because Kara needs a perfect team for him composition. So I'm not gonna go for Scara though.
I must leave no stone unturned.
This moment will be frozen in time.
As a good knight should.
Some of this. Oh, so sorry.
Leave it all to me. Time to clean up.
Attaboy! It's showtime!
As usual, Itto is my favorite one of the Geo characters. After Zhongli, he is my favorite Geo. He can do this so parallel be solo. That's the main important reason I love him. That is the reason I'm gonna even pull for him, and even he's fun to play. Now let's check it out about Faruzan. Faruzan needs scraps. Okay, I think I farmed few of those scraps. I think, but I think I lack in heroes weight. That's one of the problem.
Be about
Get moving!
your piece of horse. As a good knight should. I'll catch him.
That's insane. Of course, Faruzan is one of the support main gonna be a replace for Kazuha, the support gaming content because she also gonna be completely gonna give a 40% resistance. I think elemental resistance. So of course, most of the guys gonna use that type of characters. Faruzan. Let's go with Goro. Goro is actually since he's a nice one. He is always with always mono geo character teams compositions.
You must leave no stone unturned.
Freeze!
Submit.
Don't waste my time.
Cool it. This moment will be frozen.
Your life is mine. Give up.
Press the advantage!
As a good knight should. Steady as stone.
Oh, so sorry. Dodge this!
It's nothing. Submit.
One more thing, guys. It's literally a shame for myself. I still doesn't have Ningguang. That's completely insane. I don't know myself why I never got Ningguang. I even pulled in her banner when she was released in version 2.6, I think, but I got literally only Noel, I think, Noel or Toma. Toma, I think. Toma was the one I think I got complete. And he ruined my entire team. I'm not even using him. One of a mark I just used him, but what a sec. See the solo DPS? Wait a sec. What's her complete attribute? She goes for 87 to 91, 1:1 literally with energy recharge 135, pyro damage 95. Okay. Weapon crit rate of lost prayer, 5-star weapon. Okay, we can go for that. Okay, that's the case. Okay, she goes virgin damage. That's the most important.
Motion to compel. For your arraignment.
Whenever you're gonna use Yanpei, just maintain your distance from the enemies. That's gonna be literally insane. Because most of the players are using main DPS that are Yanpei, but they don't know how to use Yanpei though. They say that they don't have any DPS character. They need 5-star character, 5-star weapon. Actually, they don't need actually 5-star weapons or 5-star characters in the sense. If you have Yanfei, you can go for 4-star weapon just like it. The Wits, I think, Wits, you can go for Wits. That's also a great choice for Yanfei. Yeah, and you need to build her with crit damage to crit rate, just like 1:2 ratio is even great. If you have crit rate like just 60 crit rate with crit damage of 150 or 170 like that, it's even that's also great. Go for that. You can just build your Yanfei with main DPS. That's it, and you just need either one hydro unit or either a cryo unit. I most probably go with a melt team. Vaporize team is not gonna. I'm just referring because most of the time you in this parallel abuse you're gonna face a problem with hydro units because hydro unit are gonna suck in these parallel abuse. So don't go for that. And that's why I prefer go for cryo units. They can do lots of damage. If you have Chi Chi, that's great. Or even if it doesn't have Chi Chi, Lila is the new support character. You can go with her. That's also great. And add another pyro unit in your team because it gives an elemental resonance of attack boosts. So that will increase your attack buff. So most of the time, I will say you go for Shylink because Bennett is not ideal for in your team composition, but I can go another characters that you can go for with. I will say that character might be Bennett. You can go for, but Toma is also preferable choice. But if you have C5 Toma, if you don't have C5 Toma, then it is not ideal. Then don't go for. But another character is also there that is Shinyan and Diluc. Either you can go for both of them. They are because you need a character which goes heavy damage.
Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer.
Now let's check it out. Which weapon of course I'm gonna go pull for Itos. So red horn, gonna choose. Now let's go and collect our daily commissions. Dun, 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 dun. वानी कितना वानी वानी करके पानी पिला रहे हो 1.5 exam you have to go there online
Ad
gate
Astra Abyssosk.
today
Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
another 1.5
Thank you for
February
Ad Astra
which was studied so okay let's go and pull for Itto. Let's go. I'm okay. Let's first check it out. The odd self pity right now. I just want to check it out once again. I think it will be 45 or 46. I think nearly 50. I don't want to take the risk. I don't want Ito. I want Raiden Shogun. Okay, here goes one. 6, 11, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 46. Okay, we are in the 46. 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. No luck. Okay, now let's go for 10 pull. I don't want a 5-star right. If one or 5-star, just get it right away. Okay, let's hope we get something. I want Faruzan first. Faruzan, cross the finger. I want Faruzan. Fuck, holy fuck. Yanfei ruined entire thing. Okay, we are on 60 PT. Okay, let's go for 70. I hope I got Faruzan. I want Faruzan. I want. Please be Faruzan and Goro. Faruzan or Goro. I want either Faruzan or either Goro. Please be. Please. Fuck! Why Yanfei? I don't want Yanfei. Give me Faruzan or Goro. Please. Don't. Holy shit. I thought so. Okay, let's go. Man, I'm. Okay, finally I got Faruzan. Yeah, let's go. Okay, we got Itto. Okay, let's go. Okay, we got Faruzan and Itto both. That's great. And what is their pity right now? I don't know. I think some of 6, I think. 6 is our pity. Let's go for it's one more 10 pulls. I want Goro. Goro. Man, I got C5 Yanpei right now. I don't want Yanpei C5. Okay, one more 10 pull. Please, Goro. I want Goro. Don't ruin my plan. I want Goro. Yeah, finally I got and C6 Yanpei. That's great. Let's go, baby. Finally we got. Finally we got. I got finally. Okay, now that's great. I'm not gonna go and pull in the weapon banner because I hate weapon banners. It already made it the pity though in weapon banner, but I'm not gonna pull in the weapon banner. Simple reason and simple case. I don't want, and I want Kaya from here, but I'm not gonna get Kaya because that is not worth it. We literally almost lots of primogens. Okay, finally we got. Okay, C1 pendulum, 2 hurricane arrows. That's great. Of course, where is Yanfei? She gonna be a DPS. She gonna be my DPS one. C6 Yanfei. She gonna have a shield also. That's great. And here goes a scarlet seal by increase by one number. That's great. Okay, let's go. Anyways, we have level 1 Laila, level 1 Eizo, level 1 Faruzan, level 1 Goro, and level 1 Itto. I don't think so I have enough material. I thought so I don't have enough material. Uh, does I have for Itto? No, I don't have enough material for Itto too. I need to go and farm for Golden Wolf Lord. Okay. I'm not gonna spend my fragile risings anyway. Anyways, let's collect our battle pass rewards. $20 dishes and 10 furnishings. I think I'm gonna complete that one. Okay. One new challenge is being added. TCG weekly guest challenge 2 times. Okay, that's something new. That's great. Okay, realm currencies, 20 dishes. Quick 20 dishes, forge items. Where is the forging item? Okay, it is already been completed. Then furnishing and 20 cooking dishes. I think I can do that. Whom should we cook? Whom should we cook? What the fuck I'm saying? What should we cook? I think pizza. No, 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 pizza. Not that. Not worth it. I think I will go for this one. Mm, right away we got the bonus. Two bonuses in a row. Okay, that's great. Okay, I think I will cook this one too. Yeah. Fuck. Oh,
This realm is
In 15 minutes in the video call. Okay, now this been added to 10. That's great. Previously it was 5. Okay, that's good. Okay, they have placed some changes. Earlier, previously it was 3 items were there. Now it has been 6. Okay, that's great. Okay, with this we can build floating island. That's okay, but I don't have enough currency right away. So I think I will stack up my currency, then we can just buy all of those. What do we have furthermore? Nothing new. Anything new here? Nope. That's all previously the ones which has been conquered with. I think there is nothing new. Actually, documentation is having a programming Mhm. I just roll up, man. Okay, there is not much of a new furnishing though. Ah, ha, ha.
If you ever
Okay, I will just give you a tour of my silent teapot. Okay, let's go and check it out. Actually, I built literally it took me 6 hours entirely. And Guardian, the Ghost Guardian, and it is our first dining room. It is the personal dining room for anyone who want to just have chit chats. You can have. And here are several, of course, we are need to change music. We can. And here our as usual the meeting room and a side by kitchen too. A kitchen mostly I will say. And it is our dining room. You can see it is completely dining. And it is our resting place after we have something else. And we can here go. It is my personal bedroom. I just created my bedroom so peacefully with my waifu as usual. My Ganyu is still there. That's great to see with Ganyu's being there. And my fish tank. Okay, I think that's the room. Okay, one more room is there, right? Of course, this is library. I just wanted to create a peaceful library full of energetic. I don't think this is library. No, no, this is not library. This is my personal office. I think I just created.
Time to go.
And let's go from here. It is just anyone who wanted to study like something, you can just check it out here. And of course, I placed any my pet. Let's go on. Where's my room here? There it is. Okay. Here's my room for my sister Ayaka. Of course, she's been here. And now let's head out. And let me show you guys my other 3 islands which has been I designated with. हमने जो पूरा सेटअप किया है उसे तो दिखाना बनता है यार. तो यार गेम का मजा तो इसी में आता है ना, पूरा मतलब हर चीज सेट करो. और मैं पहले अपने मतलब पूरे मैंशन को दिखा देता हूँ पूरे तरीके से कैसा बना हुआ है. मैंने पूरी तरीके से वॉल लगा दिया और यहाँ मैंने रोका और यहाँ पर पूरी तरीके से माउंटेन है, माउंटेन एरिया है, आप देख सकते हो पूरा. और यहाँ पूरा पत्थर उत्तर लगा दिया ऐसे आसानी से कोई ना चढ़ सके. और ये पूरा हो गया. फिर यहाँ से फिर मैंने फिर बिल्डिंग के लिए मैंने फिर मेंशन के लिए दीवारें खड़ा कर दी।
Pick up.
फिर चलते हैं फाउंटेन की तरफ। ये रहा फाउंटेन, और इसमें गार्डियन के तौर पर मैंने ऐसे ही लगा दिया कुछ किसी को भी। और फाउंटेन बहुत बढ़िया है यार, ये फाउंटेन लिटरली बहुत अमेजिंग है। ऊपर से पानी गिरता है, इस पे जाता है, इस पे जाता है पानी, और फिर यहाँ से यहाँ नीचे गिरता है, फिर ऊपर जाता है। दैट्स ग्रेट। और मैं अपना गार्डनिंग कर रहा हूँ यहाँ पर। ओ दैट्स आल्सो ग्रेट टू सी। अगर ये रूम खुलने जैसा रहता तो बहुत बढ़िया रहता यार। वैसे कोई बात नहीं यार, चढ़ो मत यार इसके अंदर। हमने गार्डनिंग किया हुआ है हम पूरा, देख सकते हो। चलिए सब सारे फल वल निकाल लेते हैं, फिर हम फिर फार्म करेंगे, बीज बो देंगे वापस। अरे मावा ये एक आइलैंड का पूरा टूर है गाइस। अभी हम नेक्स्ट आइलैंड चलेंगे। वैसे टेलीपोर्ट पॉइंट तो है वैसे, तो टेंशन की प्रॉब्लम नहीं। मुझे कुछ खरीदना है वैसे ताकि अपने विलन के अंदर। तो मत यार, उठ जा।
This realm is
ओके, तुमसे कुछ लेना था मुझे। हाँ, सीड्स लेने थे वैसे मुझे। नहीं, ये सीड नहीं चाहिए, ये भी नहीं चाहिए, ये भी नहीं चाहिए, ये भी नहीं चाहिए, ये भी नहीं चाहिए, नहीं नहीं नहीं, ये चाहिए वैसे। और ये भी चाहिए, ये भी चाहिए, ये भी चाहिए, ये नहीं, ये चाहिए वैसे। पूरा ही ले लो ना यार, ना कर। वैसे बाकी इसमें तो कुछ प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, बाकी सब तो है।
if you ever
Pick up.
चलिए अभी वहाँ देख सकते हो मैंने पूरा सेट किया हुआ है, तो चलते हैं सेकेंड आइलैंड। मेरा सेकेंड फ्लोटिंग आइलैंड उतना खास मैंने किया नहीं वैसे, लेकिन ये ट्रेनिंग एरिया है। दो ट्रेनिंग एरिया है यहाँ पर वैसे। एक ट्रेनिंग एरिया इधर है, तो ट्रेनिंग करें क्या? ये बस 2 मिनट के लिए चलता रहेगा यार, ये प्रॉब्लम है। तो छोड़ो इस ट्रेनिंग को, मैं चल रहा हूँ यहाँ पर। दूसरा एरिया दिखा देता हूँ, ये रहा हमारा दूसरा ट्रेनिंग एरिया। इसमें ज्यादा कुछ नहीं करना है वैसे, बस ट्रेनिंग सक्सेसफुल। सपोर्टिंग प्लेयर एक ही तो मैं ही कर दिया अकेले यार। ओके, वो तो हमारा ट्रेनिंग एरिया गया। वहाँ ट्रेनिंग लेने के बाद यहाँ एक हॉट स्प्रिंग में हॉट बात तो लेना बनता है यार। ए देखो यार, एकदम मजे से लेंगे, यहाँ बैठ के लेंगे या। और जब ये काम हो जाए तो हम चलेंगे। ऊपर फायरवर्क्स। ये तो एंटर वाला इसे बोलते हैं ना यार मजा यार, एकदम फुल सेटिंग के साथ। वैसे मुझे तो बड़ा मजा आ रहा है यार, मतलब अपना घर बनाओ है, मतलब लिटरली एक तरीके के। तो there is a furnishing race go on going, you will be unable to अरे यार कौन सा रेस चालू है यार अभी।
I know just the tune
30
to
सेकेंड वेट करो बट
you wish to hear it.
वैसे पूरा सेटअप करने में मेरा 6 घंटे निकल गए थे। गेम एंडेड बट मुझे कुछ करना ही नहीं था उसमें। इतना लंबा आ। और मेरा सबसे पसंदीदा जगह तो ये है यार पूरे गेम में, सबसे ज्यादा पसंद। मतलब ये तो खैर मैंने पूरे के पूरे आरा नारा का पूरा मतलब आर्मी सेटअप कर दिया ऐसे। और मैंने ऐसे एक फूड स्टॉल तरह लगा दिया यहाँ पर, मतलब एक मार्केटिंग सेटअप की तरह के नाम के। और एक बड़ा सा मेंशन और एक बड़ा सा पिलर घर के बगल में मैंने लगा दिया, देख सकते हो बहुत बड़ा है यार, मतलब दिख भी नहीं रहा होगा आपको।
Go.
थोड़ा दूर चल के देखते हैं वैसे कितना बड़ा है। माँ कसम बहुत बड़ा है यार वो। चलो हम यहाँ ना कुछ और म्यूजिक लगाते हैं वैसे, या के वैसे एक मेडन लॉगिंग चलते हैं ये, मतलब एक क्लासिकल की तरह लगे। और मैंने यहाँ फिश पाल रहा हूँ वैसे। ये बड़ी मछलियों का जगह है और ये रहा छोटे मछलियों की जगह। कहाँ है यार, चलो देख सकते हो। बस इतनी ही इस जगह पे मुझे, लेकिन मुझे ये जगह सबसे ज्यादा पसंद है। और अगला जगह जो सबसे ज्यादा पसंद है मुझे ये। हाँ तो मतलब मैंने थिएटर थिएटर सेटअप करके रखा है यार, जिसे फर्स्ट क्लास सीट चाहिए आ जाओ यार बंदे। देखते हैं फर्स्ट क्लास सीट से पूरे थिएटर। और अपनी क्यूट लिटिल नहीदा इधर है, बहुत प्यारी सी स्माइल दे रही है यार, दिल पिघल जाएगा उसे। और ऐसे नीचे चलते हैं, हमारा पहला सुमेरु कैरेक्टर, उससे भी थोड़ा बात बात कर लेते हैं। ऐसे यहाँ है। That's great to see this all thing. ऐसे क्या निकला है ऐसे, ओके। हमें यहाँ से अब निकलते हैं, हम बाहर जाते हैं और फार्म करते हैं हीरोस बिट्स। हमें ये फार्म करना है वैसे मुझे। टुडे गोना बी अ लॉन्ग डे गाइस एनीवेज।
Wherever in this Stabilize.
Hey!
Be still.
रुको यार, कैरेक्टर की कौन सी खुशी दिखा रहे हैं? कौन सा कैरेक्टर के साथ क्या हो रहा है?
I'm sure I've forgotten something. Not to worry, I'll simply send someone to fetch it. As soon as I remember what it was.
Get with me!
Solidify!
Bond is strong!
Gather!
You're gonna hold hands!
Another gun. That tingle?
Get with me!
Be still. Solidify!
I see everything! Bond is strong!
Hunter, he comes. The hunted.
ಏನಾಯ್ತು?
Gather!
Everyone hold hands.
Stabilize!
The bond is strong.
ಹೇಳು. ಇದು ನೀನು ಅದೇ ತಾನೇ ಆಗೋಯ್ತು. ಅದ
Solidify!
See everything.
ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ.
Be still. Gather!
Stick with me.
ನಾಳೆ ಭಾಳ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಓದಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಅದೇ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಬಂದಾಗ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ನಡೆದಿದ್ದ ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಫುಲ್ ಜೋಶ್ ಇತ್ತು. ಒಂದು ಜೋಶ ಅಥವಾ ಭಾಳ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೆ. ಸುಮಾರು 20 ವರ್ಷ ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು ಕೂಡಿ ಹಾಕಿ ಅವತ್ತು ಒಂದೇ ಹಂಗಾಗಿ ನಾನು ಗೆದ್ದಂತ ಆಟ ಅದು ಒಂದೇ ಆದ್ರಿಂದ ಅದು ನನಗೆ ನೆನಪಿಟ್ಕೊಂಡಿದೆ. ನಾನು ಏನಂತ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅವಾಗ ಈಗ ಲೈಕ್ ಬೇರೆ ದಿನಗಳು ಮಾಡಕ್ ಆಗದೆ ಹಳೇದ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದನ್ನ ನನಗೆ ಆ ಸುಮಧುರ ಕ್ಷಣ ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ಔಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಬಾಕ್ಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ
Stabilize!
ಮದ್ವೆ ಆಗಕ್ಕೂ ಅವನು ಬೆಡ್ಶೀಟ್ ನೋಡಿದ್ನಲ್ಲ ಆ ತರ ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಸಿಒಎ ಸಿಒಎಗೆ ಕಾಲೇಜಲ್ಲಿ ಓದೋದು
Solidify!
ಟರ್ಮಿನಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲ
Everything. Dissipate.
ಹಾ ಸೊ ಆ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಅದೇ ಓಯೋ ಅವು ನೆನಪಾಗ್ತದೆ ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಅವನು ಬಹಳ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಆದ್ರೂ ಈ ಹೆಂಡತಿಯನ್ನು ಸಂಭಾಳಿಸೋದು ಬಹಳ 12 ಅದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲವರು ಅಕ್ಕ ತಂಗಿದ್ರು ಗೊತ್ತಾ ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಡೇಟಾ ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಚರ್ಸ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಅಲ್ಗಾರಿದಮ್ ಪ್ಯಾಪಲ್ಲೂ ಇಂಥವು ಅಕ್ಕ ತಂಗಿರುಗಳು ಅದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ನನಗೆ ಇಷ್ಟ ಆಗೋದು ಒಬ್ಬಳೇ ಆಪ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಡ್ ಏನ್ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಕೋಆಪರೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಅವರು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಗೊತ್ತಾ ಈಗ ಅನ್ನಿಸಿ ಒಂದು ದೊಡ್ಡ ಬುಕ್ ಇಟ್ಟಿರುತ್ತೆ ಆ ಬುಕ್ಕಲ್ಲಿ ಇರೋದು ಸರ್ವಸ್ವ ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ರು ಹಾ ಆ ಬುಕ್ ಜೊತೆ ಬ್ಲೂ ಬುಕ್ ಬೇರೆ ಅದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಫುಲ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೇನ್ ಇದೆ 50 ಪೇಜ್ ಮೊನ್ನೆ ಯಾವ್ದೋ ಹಿಂಗೆ ರ್ಯಾಂಡಮ್ ಆಗಿ ತಗೊಂಡ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಕ್ತಾರೆ ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೇನ್ ಗೊತ್ತೇ ಇಲ್ಲ ನಾನು ಅನ್ಕೊಂತಿದ್ದೆ ಸರ್ಲಿಗೆ ಮಾಡ್ಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಬಟ್ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ ಆಮೇಲೆ ನೋಡಿ ಯಾವುದೋ ಬೇರೆ book ನಾನು ಬರ್ದಿದ್ದೀನಿ
Solidify!
I see everything. Get with me.
ಡೇಟಾ ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಚರ್ ಡೇಟಾ ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಚರ್ ಸುಮಾರು 15 ಕಲಿಬಹುದು ಅಂದಾಗ ಎರಡರಿಂದ ಏನೋ ಇವಾಗ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕೆಲಸ ಬರ್ತಿದೆ ಫೆಬ್ರವರಿ 4 ಬೆಳಗ್ಗೆ ಇನ್ನು ಸೆಂಟ್ರಲ್ ಜಾನ್ವರಿ 3 ಇಂದ ಕೊಡಕ್ಕೆ ಶುರು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಇಲ್ಲ ಒಂದಿನ ಮುಂಚೆ ಹೋಗ್ತೀನಿ ಅವಾಗ ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಪ್ರಾಬಬ್ಲಿ ನಮಗೆ ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಹಾಲಿಡೇ
Be still. Stabilize!
Everyone hold hands. Bond is strong.
ಕ್ಲಾಸಲ್ಲೇ ನಂಗೆ ಒಬ್ಳು ಕಾಂಪಿಟೇಷನ್ ಬಟ್ ಅವ್ರು ಈ ವರ್ಷ ತಗೊಂಡು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಆಬ್ವಿಯಸ್ಲಿ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ತಗೊಂಡಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ಐ ಆಮ್ ನಾಟ್ ಶ್ಯೂರ್. ಬಟ್ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ನಾನು ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಅವರಿಗೆ, ಬಟ್ ಅವ್ರು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ತಗೊಂಡಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಅವಳೇನು ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ತಗೊಂಡಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಬಟ್ ಅವ್ರು ಫೋಕಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಲೇಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ವೆರಿ ಟಫ್.
Solidify!
ನಾಳೆ ಅಕ್ಕನ ಫ್ಯೂಚರ್ ಪ್ಲಾನ್ ಏನಿತ್ತು ಗೊತ್ತಾ?
Hey.
ಅದು ಅದೇನು ಅದು ಒಂದು
Sorry, guys.
ಸ್ಕಾಲರ್ಶಿಪ್ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಅದ್ರದ್ದು ಫೀಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ. ನಮ್ಮ ಮಾವ ಇದ್ದಾರಲ್ಲ, ಯಾರೋ ಇದ್ದಾರಂತ ಅವ್ರ ಮಾವ,
Stabilize!
Just stay true to little.
ನಮ್ಮ ಮಾವ ಇದ್ದಾರಲ್ಲ, ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ನಾವು ಅವರು ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡು
Be still.
Okay, that's it. We've done lots of farming, I think. But we are 132. I don't think so that's enough. Okay, anyways, let's try out how much level the Itto can jump up. I'm not gonna go for Horizon anymore. Let's go for Itto.
ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಇರೋದು ಸ್ಕೋರ್ ಇರೋದು 1000 ಇದೆ, ಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಸ್ ಇರೋದು 1,00,000 ಇರೋದು.
That's what I'm talking about, baby. Woo! Better look out. I'm way stronger now.
ಹಂಗೆ ಅದು ಅದರಿಂದ ಮುಂದಕ್ಕೆ ಯಾರು ಹೋಗಲ್ಲ, ಹೋಗ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. ಏನ್ ಗೊತ್ತಾ, ಪ್ರತಿ ವರ್ಷ ಏನಂತ ಪ್ರತಿ ವರ್ಷ ವರ್ಷದಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು 2 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ದೇವರಿಗೆ ಬಿಡು, ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ ನನಗೂ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಅವಾಗ ಇದೇ ಹೇಳೋದು, ಅದು ಒಂದು ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಅದು ನನಗೂ ದೇವರಿಗೆ ಬಿಡು ಅಂತ ಅವ್ರು ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಶುರು ಮಾಡಿ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ 82 ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಇದುವರೆಗೂ.
Oh, yeah. This is gonna do.
ಯಾರು ಆ ಅಕ್ಕನ್ ಬಂದಿದ್ದೀನಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇನ್ ದ ಸೆನ್ಸ್ ಅವ್ರು ಇದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಬ್ರಾಂಚ್ ಟ್ರಿಪಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕಲ್ ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಅವ್ರದಷ್ಟು 70 ನಿಂತಿರ್ಬೇಕು, ನಮ್ಮ ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್ ಅದೇ ಅವ್ರದ್ದು ಎಷ್ಟು ಬಂದಿತ್ತು ಗೊತ್ತಾ, ಅವ್ರದ್ದು 95. ಇಲ್ಲ ಸ್ಕೋರ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಬಹಳ ಕಷ್ಟ ಇದೆ. ಕ್ವಾಲಿಫಿಕೇಶನ್ ಗೊತ್ತಾ, 27 ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಸ್ಕಾಲರ್ಶಿಪ್ ಶುರು ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. 27 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ತೆಗ್ದಿರೋ
Let's see what we will get. Oh man! Be kitching. Yeah!
ಆರಾಮ್ಸೆ
Finally, I got Kachi. Guys, you don't know how much pulls I have done in off stream to get catching, but finally I got catching. Okay, I got finally I have catching now. Okay, I don't have Tainari and Jean. Okay, that's not the issue now because Jean can be compensated with Kazuha, or I can be compensated with another character. And same goes for Tainari. I can compensate her Tainari with my main Dendro character, Lumin. Now that's great. Finally I got catching. Now let's check out here. I not yet collected this one. Web event, okay. Thank you letter. Okay, 4 out of 4 we collected all 600 primos. Claim all those. Literally got 800 primo gems. That's great. Oh, really traded one. How many premiums did we have? Okay, we can go for one more temple, but I won't go for. Should we go? Should we? I literally need C1 Goro because C1 Goro is support for Mono Geo team. Is decreased by 2 seconds. I want him though. I think I gonna go for that. I think I will go on. Let's go. I want C1 Goro. Goro, please, it be Goro. Faruzan, okay, I take that. Please, Goro, be there. Fuck the shit. Time pass. Okay, this is increased by 6 seconds, so that's not bad though. But I wanted literally C1 Goro. I wanted. Let me check what is the pity. I think I got early pity in standard banner. Of course, I got at 1. So let's see. Yes, indeed, I got early. 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay, we got 20 pity. Okay, that's great. This is my earliest pity I ever got. Was 24 pity I got it. Okay, I think we will go for the Archon quest, and I think I will change my team. I will change my party to my original team with Ganyu. Okay, where is Ganyu? Ganyu. Okay, deploy this team.
Almost game comparative.
Shalin Founder 1, thank you for following the channel. That means a lot, bro. Self and 15, thank you for following the channel once again. And that means once again, that means a lot for streamers. Okay, now let's go with this is my favorite team composition. Either I switch with Ayato or with Ganyu. That's my favorite team composition. Okay, let's go with the Archon quest. I want to ask a question. Still, I did not get the answer though. Should we need to? Is it necessary to complete the story quest, nahida story quest, for proceeding forward in the Archon quest? I want to know. Okay, let's proceed. If we find the way stuck between those requests, we will accomplish with that. Let's go. I have not done many quests in Subu. I need to even complete those quests. Should I do with off stream or on stream? That's also a doubt. Should we go with off stream? I can do off stream because I have lots of time in off stream. Hey, that's a main account, yeah.
Come on, serious suggestions, please. I'm not trying to write a thriller here. It's supposed to be an essay, you understand? An essay. That means facts and logic.
Well, if it's facts and logic you're after, you shot yourself in the foot with your choice of research topic, didn't you? It's
That's insane.
soon a mystery. When so much remains unexplained, there's little to be objective about. Unless, of course, you restrict yourself to textual criticism.
Yeah, well, this is my teacher's area of research. I can't change that. But it's fascinating enough without having to sensationalize it, don't you think? The strange location, the missing details, a mysterious person. I want to write my essay on something interesting, and I'm interested in getting to the bottom of all this. That's the only reason I came to you.
Yes, you came to me. So all the more reason to take my advice. The fact is, it's the dramatization that will make people want to read it. There's no getting around that.
Okay, but
Did one of them just mention Tatara's
Well,
style?
laptop again.
Yeah, that's right.
It's kind of unusual for someone in Sumeru to want to write a paper about that. Everyone is just going about their business. Maybe this time. People here are free to research pretty much anything.
That's right. I think research is something that can be done anyone, right?
Great.
On
Let's go
anything.
find out what this Tatara Suna mystery is all about.
How it has been open and how to freeze the material.
Okay, our Archon quest started. Let's go.
Way behind schedule.
all right, I guess I'll go with my textual criticism and your editorial direction for the first draft. I have a feeling that the missing Kabuki Mono will end up being the main focus of this paper. If only we knew where to find that traveler. From what they say about her, this seems like the kind of thing she'd know about.
Oh, you're the traveler, you say?
Hey, what's with that face? Don't believe us?
No, of course I believe you. Actually, I first heard about your great exploits when I was still in Inazuma. This is my first time coming face to face with you and your mysterious silver-haired companion. Couldn't believe my luck. And out of force of habit, I started, examining the evidence.
Mysterious silver-haired companion. First time ever someone mentioned one like that. Mysterious. Even I also eager to know. Whenever someone's just go with Paimon, why they never just go? Why is she's mysterious? She's the only creature being like that.
So what? For the love of... Sorry, we don't get out much, so our social skills are kind of lacking. Traveler, I hear you've helped many people a great deal and been to many places. Would you be able to tell us about Tatarasuna?
Actually, we don't know about that place either. In fact, we only came over here because we heard you talking about it and wanted to learn more.
Ah, I see. My teacher chose this area of research as a personal challenge. He said it's difficult to get into because even Inazumans don't know much about Tatarasuna's past. But who'd have thought that...
If you don't mind, I'd love to show you all my outline for the book I'm writing about Tatarasuna.
Hold on, Sawada. Don't you think that's a bit of a deep dive for a first read?
Well, fair point. In that case, please ease yourselves in gently by taking a look at Akaba's latest essay draft.
Let me give you some background. This all started with the discovery of some records in Tatarasuna. The writings mentioned someone by the name of Mikoshi Nagamasa, who crafted a fine blade. But in the end, he threw it into a fire to destroy it, and killed his servant Katsuragi. Why? Well, no one knows. Apart from the sword maker, his servant, and the one who wrote this all down, the records also mention a kabuki mono. This seems to be an Inazuman word for an eccentric stranger, someone who dresses funny or acts in an unusual way.
Maybe
That's
Wanderer?
right. Akaba's teacher has spent quite some time researching these events on the ground. This Kabuki-mono lived in Tatarasuna for a while before disappearing without a trace. And shortly afterwards, as Akaba mentioned, things got pretty ugly.
So first this strange person goes missing, then a murder happens? Seems kind of fishy to Paimon.
Yes, my thoughts exactly. So I helped out too. I asked everyone I could think of if they knew anything about what happened back then. And wow! Did I get lucky! This part's important. I just wanted to make it stand out. It just so happens that a friend of mine works at the Government Records Office. He looked into it for me, and I can now confirm that all the aforementioned individuals did, in fact, live in Inazuma over 400 years ago. Even back then, Tatarasuna was already at the center of Inazuma's smelting industry. The man in charge was a government official named Niwa. Curiously enough, it seems like he went missing too.
Wait, so there are two missing people in this story now?
That's right! What's more, Niwa is a name with a lot of history to it. Have you ever heard of the great swordsmith clans of Inazuma?
Of course, Kahedara.
The swordsmith?
Ishinat, of course. Yeah, yeah, I know.
Art and so on?
Wow, yes. You really know your stuff. That makes things easier. So basically, this Niwa was
Yes,
a distant
Kaedara
relative
clan.
of the Kaidahara clan, the last practitioners of Ishin art. Something then seems to have happened in the Kaidahara clan, leading to their downfall. I don't know the details, but taken in light of everything else going on around that time, it makes you wonder whether it's all connected somehow.
Kaidahara clan?
Sawada, you left out the biggest detail of all.
Oh, yes, of course. How could I forget? Brace your minds, ladies and gents, for they are about to be blown. Or maybe you won't believe your ears. I wouldn't blame you, of course, because in all my years as a writer, this is by far the most.
To the point, for Pete's sake.
According to information acquired by Akaba's teacher, the Kabuki-mono was not a human.
I thought so,
It was a
guys.
puppet.
It was Wanderer. Wanderer. Of course, it is Wanderer.
Aha! Judging by the looks on your faces, you do know something after all.
Of course, we know.
Paimon just meant, how creepy. Way you described it makes it sound like a ghost story.
I agree, it does. But considering that non-human races in Inazuma are by no means uncommon, spooky events are to be expected. And that's exactly what my book is about. Please, take a look.
Wait a sec. In Inazuma, he mentioned non-human race. Isn't the Dendro Archon herself is a elf? Isn't that? She doesn't even belong to the human. She's a non-human race. She's an elf, isn't it? What the hell he's speaking about? I don't understand. We are not gonna fuck this shit up of all things right here. Let's go down the way. Okay.
Oh, and please read my essay draft as well.
What the fuck, man? A brief analysis of possible events of historical importance in Tatarasuna area. Okay. Whatever it might be. We know about
Sawada
the.
was encouraging me to follow his more creative approach, but I think essays should be grounded in facts. I don't think explaining everything away with mysterious forces will cut it. Oh, how about if I plug the holes in Sawada's narrative with political intrigue? Like, I could put a turf war between rival factions at the center of the whole series of events.
Just stuff up. You gone from essay to guessay there.
It's went very bad to the Kalmadi. Sequential
Akaba, look. Your teacher has researched this extensively. I've reached out to everyone I could think of. Whatever information we have now is all that there is to know. This is as much detail as you're ever going to get. Besides, if there really was a political power struggle going on at anything like the level you seem to be suggesting, what hope would we ever have of finding out the truth?
Good point. Okay, back to the drawing board, I guess. Give me some time. I need to find a new angle on this.
Other stuff to do. To say goodbye for.
All right, thank you. If you find out any more info about all this, please do let me know. Thanks so much.
So, thing we were talking about do with the balladeer, doesn't it? Okay, then even if we did know something about it, we probably couldn't share it with them, huh? After all, we kicked his butt and got him on about people like that is super confidential, isn't it? If you think about, should just pick a different topic. There must be as many essay topics as there are trees in the forest. Point in. He just went by over there. It looked like no, it can't have been. Quick, look, tip and see.
There's a problem. And now, very heavy. Hey, आवाज मत करो conscious.
Solar Paimon, there you are. Nahida! Bad news. We just saw the
अरे
balladeer
नानी बन
stolen.
experience.
Did he escape for?
Sure enough, you're here.
You know you must have a lot of questions. Please, allow me to explain. It was my idea to set the balladeer free. We made a deal. He's gonna do some investigation in Irminsul for me. You shouldn't trust this guy.
What did you expect? Why do you think Sumero would keep me around otherwise? Or maybe killing me is all you can think about. But if that's the case, why haven't you done it already?
Flatter yourself. He said there's still some mysteries in you to figure out.
Ah, so if it were up to you, you'd finish the job? Guess I had you all wrong. There I was thinking you were just getting cold feet.
Well, that is typically not a good start. Could I ask you all to please calm down? You, Nahida? Don't let him trick you!
It's not every day you see people questioning the God of Wisdom's judgment. Just when you think you've seen it all.
You dare try to drag a wedge between us! As long as the terms are reasonable, I don't think there's a problem in making a deal. Even with the Balladeer.
Well, I, for one, have no reason to doubt you. Considering you even struck a deal with the doctor.
Yes, one in which I gained valuable information. You'll come to understand more about that in fullness of time. The Balladeer's power was all but completely spent after your battle. He's no longer strong enough to be a strategic threat to us. That puts him in quite a precarious position. Plus, he's a former harbinger with knowledge of many of the really sensitive secrets. Being stuck here in Sumeru could make him a sitting duck, depending on how the plan to respond. Farmer? I take no pleasure in saying this, but it seems as if the doctor had no intention of welcoming back a loser.
Sometimes it's you using them, other times it's them using you. Most human relationships are this way. Certainly all the stable ones are. That's how it was between me and the Fatui, and also between each of the Harbingers. So as long as you have some value to offer, nobody will ever abandon you. But after recent events, even I have to admit that I'm not worth quite what I used to be. Well, if the Fatui are gonna reevaluate my utility, I need to have a backup plan for myself.
As we discussed, I don't like causing harm to living beings, and you said you need protection. So, why not join forces with us?
I think these two have made their objection to that idea fairly clear, don't you? And they're your friends, so I guess you'll be siding with them.
Obviously! Him. Then let's put that discussion to the side for now. We still have time. Today can be a trial run. Where we go from here will depend on how well we manage to cooperate.
All right, then I'll do what we agreed.
Good. Go now, and keep in touch. Nahida, you... serious about this? Yes. I have my reasons for this decision. In fact, I'm largely doing it for your benefit. Yes. As I told you once before, there's information about your twin in Irminsul. Oh, yeah? Actually, that's the whole reason we came to see you today. So, you have an update on that? You may remember me mentioning that the Fatui had not included your twin's details in the Descender category. This is an extremely important point. It's possible that the Fatui have other information that even I don't know about. And since the Balladeer used to be one of them, he'll be better acquainted with this information than I am. He was granted the power to connect with Irminsul when he almost became the god of a new era. Even though he no longer has the Gnosis, some traces of its power remain in him. He can still connect. The amount of information in Irminsul is vast beyond description. Flipping through all of it without knowing what to look for would take too long, even for me. So I asked the Balladeer to search in Irminsul for any information about the Defenders. He's more familiar with this kind of information, and should be able to find it more quickly. Or what if you can trust him? He treated us as enemies every time. I understand. But sometimes, everything is dictated by which side you're on. How things will go in the future depends on what information he brings back. And Traveler, I know what your heart desires most of all. Our minds have connected several times before. There is a corner of your heart reserved for an intense longing. Feeling of being all alone in the dark, searching for the one candle, light still burns. As Sumeru's deity, it is my responsibility to be on guard against the Balladeer. But as someone who counts you as a friend, Want to do something for you. If this deal with the balladeer can give you the answers you've been longing to find, then it's worth it. It's my pleasure, really. You're Sumeru's hero. More than earned it. Worried about this idea. Is there anything to help? I was going to contact you about that, but then you suddenly showed up on your own accord. Seems like we have a telepathic connection. In fact, I was going to ask you to supervise the balladeer on my behalf while he carries out the task I assigned. Even though he only has a fraction of his full power left. Still a fraction of a former harbinger. If you could accompany him, it would put my mind at ease. Of course, I'll be there to help guide you through Irminsul from the outside. Great. Thank you. Prepare yourselves. I'm going to transport you into Irminsul.
Wow, that's great. We're gonna enter the Irminsul.
Looks pretty different here compared to last time. The colors are gentler. Guess that must be because Sumeru's at peace.
Look at that. Hot on my heels. You know, you didn't have to cut your catch-up short just to keep me company. Oh, but I guess you panicked when you realized that I might enter Irminsul ahead of you.
You beak, jailbird!
You know?
No way a prisoner gets to be so smug!
I understand that prisoners have to put up with harassment from the guards. But right now, I'm on temporary release. So maybe you should think about backing off a little.
Sounds like a successful rendezvous. I need to be quite clear about something. In a few moments, you'll be entering into the innermost region of Irminsul. It is an environment like no other, and the most important place in all of Sumeru. Unlike anywhere else, Irminsul's inner region consists exclusively of torrents of information. You must put aside your differences and be extremely careful as you navigate your way through. I know there are many grievances between you, on both sides. It is essential that you remain calm after entry. This is as much for your own safety as anything else. Let's call it truce, but only until this mission's over.
Let's cut each other a little slack, shall we? We are going to be traveling together after all. For my agreement with Lesser Lord Kusanali, I'll be at the front. My job to lead the way and get rid of any obstacles in our path. All you have to do is keep your pretty eyes open, try not to fall behind.
You're confident. I know I'll give you that. It sounds like you're even more experienced at adventuring.
If there are no further objections, I suggest we get going. Or did you need some time to mentally prepare yourselves?
Unbearable.
We can start now.
Irminsul access granted. Initiating connection procedure. This is small sapling? Look! Darn it! Let's catch up with him. So this is the inside of Irminsul.
It's different than what I imagined.
Ooh. I've never seen anything like this. And it's like a sacred place.
Irminsul is closely intertwined with the entirety of Tevat. Every bit of information flowing here means something. Pick your jaws up off the floor. It's time to go.
Why is it that Paimon just wants to do the opposite of everything he says?
Lesser Lord Kusanali, we will now proceed to the heart of Irminsul.
Can you still sense where the heart of Irminsul is?
Yes. Permission to begin searching for information there?
Permission granted. Go ahead.
Let's go. Stay close. Don't go running off.
Did go running off and what would happen? What are you smirking at?
I was just imagining the look on your travel companion's face if you went and got lost. Anything's possible in here. You can't rule anything out. So if you want to stay safe, your best option is to stick close to me.
These baffling things have spread out.
Those are all packets of information from inside Irminsul. Be careful not to touch them.
Looks the same in every direction. No wonder you mentioned about getting lost. What do you know? He was actually telling the truth. What is it this time?
There's a time and a place to lie, but this definitely isn't it. So why don't you relax your guard a little? We're here.
Gosh.
Lesser Lord Kusanali,
Good, you made it. Are you ready?
ready when you are.
Then please begin. Preparing to access cognitive currents. Establishing waypoint. Baladier's actually doing what Nahida tells him. He must want to stay alive.
He hasn't put up in any resistance, and he seems good at working on the front line. Maybe he had a similar role in the Patui. First Akbaba answer the story, now this, what a strange
The
individual.
rest is up to you. If you discover anything at all, make sure to share it with us.
Will do.
For once, we're the ones with nothing to do. Traveler, Paimon, you like to talk? Yes, I've also invited Paimon to join. What the?
I'm guessing that you don't want us to disturb the Baldur.
That's part of it. Plus, we're all friends. Nothing wrong with us talking like this once in a while. Never tried this before. So, Paimon's been wanting to ask you something. The Baladier's a bit of a walking contradiction. So he's talking back, but he seems to listen to what you say.
Yes, and he seems to excel at doing odd jobs for others.
I told you before, there's still some mystery for him to resolve. Things that are clear as day to me, but that he has yet to understand. Today will be the day.
Is it about his past, the betrayals, and the other events in Ilma? Well,
Attentive as always.
actually, I caught a glimpse of few things when I ran into Apatia.
So, we made contact with that. It's true. Trail turned the Baladier into the person he is today. Think he can get that guy. He can get hurt and angry like anyone else. Everyone has a hit, Paimon. Even if you're a puppet created by the Electro Archon. Speaking of, ran into two people at the Akatsuka today talking about an essay. Turns out the topic was about the Tatara incident. Ada, know anything about that? You mean the mysterious events? The kabuki mono and so on? Yes. I know about all of that. Really? From what they were saying, lots of Tatara Suna history is still unexplained. most of the information we have now is just from people filling the gaps with their imagination. At least that's what they thought. Oh? How interesting. Those two managed to deduce quite a lot through guesswork alone. They got it right? Guessed right about one thing. Arasuna was sabotaged.
Must be a riveting conversation you three are having. Funny how all the good ones happen when I'm not involved.
What makes you think we're talking to each other?
Don't insult me. You're having a private conversation without me. Obviously, I must be the topic of said conversation.
We have every right to keep certain things confidential.
Of course you do. You can't have your prisoner knowing too much.
So, have you found anything yet?
Still looking. Don't get your hopes up, though. You and your twin come from outside this world. It wouldn't surprise me if there was nothing on either of you in Irminsul at all.
How about that? Did Nahida tell you?
It's not like we've never met before. And anyway, you're world famous. It'd be more surprising if I didn't know a few things about you. Right now, we have to keep the peace. I'm not interested in creating more misery for myself. And making cordial conversation is something I can manage. Huh?
This light. It looks similar to those saplings. What could it be?
Anonymous data.
Don't you forget the agreement. You have to share it with...
Shh. Just wait.
Mr. Niwa, are you certain this is worth the risk? We are talking about Tatara Suna's furnace, after all. It may not pay to act rashly.
There's no one else who can enter the furnace. It has to be me.
Is that so? Well, since you insist.
Then that name, Niwa was the man in charge at Customer Plus. He belongs to the lineage of Ishinat, right? Yes, of course, I know that. Okay, what's more mysteries there on, sir?
I have been in Tatara Suna for some time now. You have shown me great hospitality, as has Mikoshi Nagamasa, and indeed, everyone else. Under your leadership, Tatara Suna is a warm, welcoming place, like a giant village. People are gainfully employed, their lives have purpose. They are motivated. As I understand, the Raiden Shogun has, in recent years, eliminated much of the evil that plagued Inazuma. As for Tatara Suna, it was originally established as a means of safely disposing crystal marrow. The forging industry with crystal marrow as a raw material has since flourished, giving rise to generations of swordsmiths. Some world-renowned, others unknown, all passing on their legacy. Skills, blood, dreams.
Oh,
Every smith brought
fuck.
into this
Okay,
trade
I
looks
know
to
him.
find their purpose between
Guys, can
steel
you
and
guess who
blade.
is him? I know. Actually, I know about him. Who is he, actually?
Accepted the proposal brought to you by myself
I
and
know.
Akame.
Yes, well, were it not for you coming to Inazuma and happening to make Akame's acquaintance, two of you never would have joined forces. He would be the first to admit that there's no way he could have revolutionized our forging process like this on his own. At least not on the same timescale. You allowed Akame to take all the credit for a method that you jointly developed. He sold it to me. Now, every piece of ore here is smelted using the new technique. Even now, you remain one of Tatara Suna's key consultants, working right here alongside us. I believe it is you, sir, who are truly responsible for the changes in our manufacturing and forging methods.
You flatter me. From the outset, I saw much that was commendable in the forging industry of Inazuma, and it has been my great honor to befriend you all.
So you say, Escher. Is this really the truth?
My good sir, do you mean?
Tried to resist thinking it was all connected, as I didn't want to speculate. I didn't want to believe that things could turn out this way. What have we gained from adopting your new technology? Ominous black smoke? Mounting production problems? Worker fatigue and casualties are up and continuing to rise at an alarming rate. And recently, as you well know, someone died because of that strange filth inside the furnace. Kept the truth from spreading outside, but still. I suspect you understand it better than I do. None of the people who went out to get help have come back. Now, our mutual friend, the Kabuki Mono, is taking the Golden Feather to Narukami Island to seek an audience with Shogun. This is our last hope. That doesn't faze you, does it, Escher? Nothing does. So why would you still be standing there with that smile on your face?
I'm just surprised that you finally chose to be so sincere. I'm sure you've been harboring these suspicions for quite some time.
Mikoshi Nagamasa may have noticed that there was one common denominator among all these events. Namely you, Escher. Mr. Mikoshi is more cautious than I. He does things by the book.
After all, Nagamasa is the adopted son of Mikoshi Torichio, the yokai struck down by the shogun's own hand. If he truly seeks to redeem his family's honor, an abundance of caution is well advised.
You're well informed on the subtleties of his situation for a mechanic all the way from Fontaine. Are you sure you're not a little overqualified?
Why, Mr. Niwa, are you suggesting I find a job as a diplomat? Sadly, I am so very attached to my craft.
Enough, Escher. I'm here because an evil force is raging inside the furnace. And someone needs to take your new device inside the high-risk zone so we can absorb it and put an end to the problem. I'm in charge here. And I'm about to take some responsibility and head inside. Probably to my death. What about you? You still do it.
Judging from the look in your eyes, you don't seem to trust me.
Drop the act. We're past that now. Whoever you are, looks like your plan to destroy Tatarasuna has worked. I just want to know what you're still doing here. What's left? Don't you have all your answers by now?
Honestly, I'm just waiting for the right moment. A moment like this, where you finish talking and I stop you from entering the furnace.
You!
You're a little smarter than I initially gave you credit for. I thought I'd disguised myself exceptionally well, at least for the first few days. But to my surprise, you had your people look into my background right from the start. It's a long journey from Inazuma to Fontaine, but that didn't stop them. Eventually, they managed to confirm that Escher was an alias, and that I was not from Fontaine at all. And yet, despite all of that, you still fail to realize my true identity, and what I seek in Tatarasuna.
You really think you would be able to see through my plan?
You kill me. There's no one who can get inside the furnace. So you're really going to destroy this place? Is that it?
Oh, but you're quite wrong. There is one other person. Some may not see him as a person, but you told him yourself. You're not a puppet. You're a human. You're just missing a heart.
Whoever you're working for won't get away with this. They'll be found out. But this makes no sense. What are you really trying to accomplish by all this? Why go to all this trouble?
It's no trouble at all. Patience is a virtue which I have in abundance. This is all part of a carefully controlled experiment. If you must know, I'm happy to divulge my true identity. I'm a Fatui Harbinger, Call me the doctor.
Oh man. He revealed himself as the doctor. Now that's great. Man, I can't even imagine that. He's the doctor. Dottore. Dottore. Dottore.
Do we? What do you want?
Just to create a minor inconvenience for your nation.
Sid? Why you gave us your cursed technology? Just to let loose the evil energy from the crystal marrow?
Look how even the righteous soul is filled with venom when faced with its demise. My device functions precisely as you say. It is the only chance you have of preventing a catastrophe and keeping the truth from the outside world. However, did not make it with you in mind. It is easier for a person to be possessed by evil spirits when they are filled with hate. So give in to your fury. Want to see what happens when a malevolent heart is placed into an unsuspecting puppet. Make no mistake, even without you, that pure, innocent puppet would only end up being used by someone else instead. What other reason would a human have for befriending one who is not of our kind?
If you give him my heart, tell him that Nagamasa, one of us, he has nothing. Anyone. Because not everyone just wants to use other people. The only one think like that are people you.
What a beautiful way to see the world. It almost makes me feel a little guilty. Then out of respect for you, I shall redefine myself. Think of me as a monster or a demon, if you wish. At least this way your death is not a consequence of your own folly turning you into an easy target. You simply lost to something more powerful than you could ever hope to defeat. I say, Mr. Niwa, let's see what happens. Will your puppet friend become a human? No, that will prove quite impossible. Mr. Niwa, already dead. What a pity. Jester, I have completed the task you gave me, creating a gap and infiltrating Inazuma's inner workings. What fun it was. I'd like to introduce a puppet to you. If he proves useful, let's make him our newest comrade. And if not, let's turn him to dust.
Are you alright?
Corey. Dottore! Good. Good.
Was that the doctor? Did he turn into a mechanic from Fontaine? But why did we see things from his perspective? When I touched the doctor to confirm whether he'd eliminated all his segments, read this memory in his mind. You have to admit, it must be the truth.
Maybe so. means nothing.
Does it? But this memory shows that Niwa didn't betray you. He never meant for you to be the one to take the device into the furnace. You know very well what that means, even more so than I.
This betrayal was a lie that he has believed for hundreds of years. The betrayal never happened, it existed only in his imagination. But where does this leave me?
Give him some space. Hope's really mad. Human doesn't want to be anywhere near him right now.
Okay, let's go over
We
there.
need to give him some time. I'm confused about the Tatarasuna. So, Doctor was behind. But why has that gotten him so worked up? Nobody has ever deceived you like that, Paimon. Natural that you find it difficult to understand. You needed to learn this someday. So now you have the complete picture. Katsuragi took the kabuki mono to live with the people of Tatarasuna. Later, Doctor showed up, disguised as a mechanic from Fontaine. That's when the trouble began. It was all a horrific experiment planned by the Doctor. Everything he did was just to plant seeds of disaster in Inazuma that would bear fruit. All the unwitting participants in the Doctor's experiment, Balladeer became the main test. After the events you just saw in that memory, Doctor put Niwa's heart into the device, handed it to the... Then, he instructed him to enter the furnace and absorb all the filth caused by the melting process. Gold was far beyond what he expected. The Balladeer survived. Left the furnace in sheer exhaustion. Said to the mechanic, "This device seems to have protected me. What's in it?" The mechanic answered, "Niwa fled this fear of punishment. Left you. Said it's the one thing that you've been looking for." Took it straight from the chest of one of his innocents. The mechanic removed the withered heart from the device. Balladeer was stunned that unthinkable cruelty had brought him the thing he'd been longing for his entire life. Heart acquired through cold-blooded murder is a cursed thing, but it has protected him from the filth. Niwa had betrayed him, and yet Al had ensured his survival. Overwhelmed with anger and sorrow, he threw the heart to the left Tatarasuna without looking back. Holy moly. The Doctor killed an innocent man? And everything on him? Terrible.
Being betrayed and abandoned by close friends is sure to cause a great resentment. Now we know that we are behind decision. But it doesn't mean that vengeance was the right decision.
Yes. Only if he understands that. Choose a new path.
Tori, you brazen-faced... Niwa didn't run from justice. You killed him.
Shall we see how he's doing? Hey. Scary expression.
Are you worried about me? If we didn't have such a history, I'd almost think that qualifies me to be your friend.
We just want to make sure this doesn't affect the
It
plan.
won't. I'll keep my end of the deal.
Dineyaga 3K5, thanks for following the channel. That helps a lot once again.
That's why we're here.
And CDC Plays, so thanks for following the channel, you too.
But unfortunately, there's no
Stay on the stream,
information
guys.
about the
That helps
Descenders
a
in
lot
Irminsul.
with our streaming
Even if
contents.
you can't find anything, it seems to confirm it. Irminsul does not keep records on the Descenders. Anyone who comes from beyond this world is not counted as part of Teyvat. Oh, does that mean we're gonna leave empty-handed?
Not
Don't
unexpected.
thank me just yet. You look really upset. Well, since Irminsul was a dead end, I guess I can share some other info that might interest you.
Huh? About what?
The reason why there are records about your brother in Irminsul. It might have something to do with Conria. Apparently, Conria was his first destination when he arrived in this world. Plus, he only came to this world because the heavens responded to the summoning.
The heavens responded?
Maybe they haven't the principal?
The jester told me this himself. You can take his word on this. He was a royal mage in Conria, and lived with your brother for a time. I don't know the details. It's up to you whether you want to believe me. All I can say is, I wouldn't lie to you about this. Did you get all that, Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Yes. Astonishing news.
Does this info count towards my mission? It wasn't from Irminsul, but was it valuable?
Very valuable.
Good. In that case, I'll take some time for myself now.
What have you done?
Lesser Lord Kusanali was right. My power's all but completely spent. Even if I use all of the divine power left in me, I can't sustain this shield for very long. I shared a secret with you. Now you owe me. So in return, I'd like you to answer a question for me.
What do you want to know?
Give me your hand. Can you hear my voice inside your head?
Are you trying to brainwash me?
No, can't do anything like that anymore. At most, all I can do is exchange a few words with you. So tell me, in this world, is it possible to change the past?
Huh? Wait, why would you ask that?
Done.
What happened? So you hold hands for a second.
Nothing. I was just thanking her for helping me.
Wait, that look, did he see me hesitate? But that was, oh, I think by not
So
denying.
long. I suggest you get yourselves out of here quickly. Fast reaction time. But I don't think we'll be seeing each other again. From this day forth, the names Balladeer and Kabukimono will cease to exist. Those who died in Tatarasuna because of me deserve another chance at life. You know, I never did like insects. Hordes of the puny things swarming together can be a real nuisance. And I enjoy nothing more than to stamp them out like the pests they are. But if a colony of harmless ants isn't threatening anyone, I guess they deserve to be left alone. Luckily, everything can be set right. It's time to solve this once and for all.
Oh, he disappeared. Oh no. Where did he go? Oh, can you hear me? Nahida! Traveler, I'm on Palladir. What happened just now? Suddenly cut off by some kind of power. It was the Balladier's fault. Got you out! I didn't think he'd be capable of something like that with so little power left. Did he keep some of his power hidden when he was defeated? Or did he achieve something beyond his abilities? It took everything he had. Where the heck did he go? Ugh, it's all our fault. We were supposed to keep an eye. Sorry, Nahida. Don't be. Not your fault. Please, let me handle this from here. Even though, not sure I can solve it. We're running out of time. Follow my lead and get out of Irminsul as soon as possible.
That was something insane. Okay, it's our room. Okay, we need to complete the story quest anyways. Okay, guys, let's take a short break before we continue. Before we continue with our archon quest, let's take a short break, and I'm gonna go for my lunch, and let's once I'm done with my lunch, we'll be back with that. And I hope you guys stay tuned. Of course, I will be back soon enough. What is the achievement? Mysterious Tarasuna. Okay, guys, I will be right back within 10 minutes. So let's have a break of 10 minutes and will be back. And for a while, just enjoy this song. Which song we should play? Let's see. Okay, let's play one of my favorite song. I'm gonna just play one of my favorite song. Of course, it is my mother tongue. Let's see.
Halamati Habibu, Halamati Habibanda, Halamati Habibu, Halamati Habibanda, Halamati Habibu. Halamati Habibanda, Halamati Habibu, Halamati Habibu. Malama pita pita de, malama pita pita de, malama pita pita de, malama pita de, malama pita pita de, malama pita pita de, malama pita pita de, malama pita de. Ali ali, பக்கத்துல திருக்குறங்காலி, ஜாலி ஜாலி, பக்கத்துல மயங்குற டோலி.
गाली गाली मोतकल अवनुंदा गाली जाली जाली हड़कोली
Right? Going out to bring something, Name. And wait. 2.
இவ யாரோ சொக்கா பச்சானே என் மனசுக்குள்ள குழந்தை போல கொஞ்சிக்கிட்டானே அவ பச்சானே இவ யாரோ நிக்கா பச்சானே என் வயசுக்குள்ள முத மழைய வீண வச்சானே
Bida balhabi, balbadi balhabi, balhabida balhabi, balhabi hai. Bida balhabi, balbadi balhabi, balhabida balhabi, balhabi.
हलवा ई बलुबा बिदा दे ई बलुबा बिदा हलवा ई बलुबा बिदा दे ए बता दे हलवा ई बलुबा बिदा दे ई बलुबा बिदा हलवा ई बलुबा बिदा दे ए बता दे
Holy holy, பக்கத்துல திருக்குறங்காலி, ஜாலி ஜாலி, பக்கத்துல மயங்குற டோலி.
गाली गाली मोतकल अवनुंदा गाली जाली जाली हड़कोली
Halamati Habibu, Halamati Habibanda, Halamati Habibu, Halamati Habibanda, Halamati Habibu, Halamati Habibanda, Halamati Habibu, Halamati Habibu.
இவ யாரோ சொக்கா பச்சானே என் மனசுக்குள்ள குழந்தை போல கொஞ்சிக்கிட்டானே அவ பச்சானே இவ யாரோ நிக்கா பச்சானே என் வயசுக்குள்ள முத மழைய வீண வச்சானே
No. I'll go there. That new shop is open. I'll go and bring you.
Okay, guys. Okay, guys. I'm back. Stream. चलो चलते हैं वैसे I want to offer promotion of your channel viewers, followers, view chat bots. The price is lower than any competitor. The quality is guaranteed to be auto on, intuitive, flexible, and convenient. The management panel, everything is in your hand. Turn it. You must go to App.com. Okay, I will just check it out. Thanks for mentioning one. And then I have 3KS, 3K5. Okay, I will be sure to check it out. Okay, after the stream, right back. Okay, I'm back anyways. Let's go with this stream.
Paimon, hang in. Paimon. Is level okay?
Okay, let's go, guys. Mm, okay, let's go. I don't have any problem. Let's go. But we need to complete the arc the request.
It's so nice to de-stress. You're way behind schedule. A recurring train? I'm starting to wonder if it's some kind of hint. Feeling any better now?
Yes. I think the Dendro Archon made a really good point. Need to stop dwelling on my wife like this and move on with my... Now that I think about it, my wife and I always meet at a familiar place in my dreams. I know where that place exists in reality, but it's a bit far and dangerous. I don't dare to go there on my own. But at the same time, I feel as if I should go and have a look anyway. Perhaps I'll be able to move on once I see that there's nothing otherwise. I'll keep on feeling like everything is covered in a haze. I'm only half awake. Once I can stop dreaming about that place, I'll probably be able to get my life back together. Actually, you two are adventurers, right? It's okay with you. Could you escort me to that place?
It'll be a good chance for us to unwind. Even if you can't see your wife there, taking in some nice scenery will definitely help cheer you up.
Yeah, I hope so too.
Headed off to some interesting place without telling me again? Huh? Wait, he's supposed to be answering questions. I just finished, and they really got a lot out of it. So many interesting and novel thoughts. Anyway, looks like you're going somewhere. Why don't you take me with you?
Oh, there's no need to trouble you, great Dendro Archon. I imagine you must have many other important things to deal with.
No need to stand on ceremony. Besides, I wouldn't have asked to come along if I didn't have a good reason. I wanted to use this opportunity to discuss with you some things that are puzzling me right now.
Huh. Didn't know the great Dendro Archon could become puzzled too.
I'm not all that different from you. Right, let's go. We can talk on the way. Next on the agenda. Go for a leisurely stroll.
Oh. Do adventurers often go to places like this? Huh. I guess so.
So, this is where you always meet your wife in your dreams?
Yes, for the most part. Our place is on the summit, just up ahead. When I saw her in my dreams, we didn't do anything but talk about ordinary, mundane topics. I'd tell her about our daughter, Idar. She always listened intently. She would also reminisce about the past with me, telling me interesting stories and cracking jokes. It feels like no matter how long we may chat, it's never enough.
Sometimes, it's the little things in life that matter the most. That's the part I'm a little puzzled about. I'm very familiar with dreams, and normally, they lack logic and continuity. But you said she could remember what you had told her before, right?
That's right. She always listened to me carefully in real life. Now, she's doing the same in my dreams. She always surprises me with some details from our lives in the real world. She can remember such things, makes me feel like she's alive.
Whoa, that's pretty weird. Dreams aren't kind of weird to begin with. However, the problem is that his dreams have too much structure and continuity. Most dreams are far more fragile than you can imagine. For example, loud noise outside your window in the real world could cause your dream self to get loaded into and fired out of a big cannon. Another example. If you're thirsty in the real world, then you might find yourself trudging through a desert in your dream. But the appearance of your wife seems unusually stable and unaffected by any outside interference. Statistically, this should be extremely rare.
I don't understand it either. But I have no reason to suspect or reject these dreams. They're too beautiful.
But I still want to figure out the how and the why. These kind of dreams are novel to me as well. That's why I want to have a look at the scene your dreams have been taking place at. Let's go. Just think of it as a nice little hike to the top of the mountain.
Penny's adventure team, assemble! Let's go find some treasure. Oh, ow! Where'd that come from?
I think we should wrap the thing up guys today. It's been literally now gonna be 3 hours of stream. I think we can continue our stream on coming Sunday or Saturday. Might be if I have the time. We might continue our stream with that. I think that would be perfect. We can continue our stream on Saturday or Sunday. Let me know.
No one's joined
Let me
me on an
whisper.
adventure in ages. Come on.
That would be great, I think. Okay.
Where'd that come from? Let's go find some treasure. Penny's adventure team, assemble! Oh, ow! Where'd that come from? Oh, ow! Where'd that come from? No one's joined me on an adventure in ages. Come on, go! Ow! Where'd that come from? Oh, ow! Where'd that come from? Let's go find some treasure. Adventure team, assemble!